one thing they all have in common is they're all clear. And every company is going to tell you the same thing. They're going to say, hey, you know what? Our company is better than the one next to it. What do you guys know about this water?
Comes in a pretty bottle.
Comes in a pretty bottle.
It's the oldest.
It's expensive.
It's been in the bottle the longest.
It's been in the bottle the longest. Does that make sense?
Plastic bottle.
Yeah, where does this water come from?
Because it comes from Fiji.
It comes from Fiji. Yeah, so how do you think it gets over here? Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you. Yeah.
Is it really not distributed like
maybe
here?
when they have their tsunamis, you know.
They bottle this water.
Yeah.
They put it into the ship.
San Diego and
It takes about almost 2 years for this water to get to you.
You're kidding.
It's at least a year old by the time you drink it. And then you drink it and you go, ooh, fresh water.
You got the next presentation, Greg.
Well, and a real quick, Doc, sorry to upstage, but if you take any size Fiji bottle, if you take it and fill it a quarter of the way full of crude oil, that's how much oil is used to get that bottle to market before you drink it. Talk about impact on the environment.
So here, the soda, how many people drink soda? Nobody drinks soda? No one?
Not anymore.
To mix with your drink, all right.
Unless it
so
has,
if I say this and this. Let's clarify. Okay, I got it. So we're gonna put a little soda in here like this.
Doc, when you ask the questions, it's like I used to drink those things, the bottled water and stuff. But the minute they put the machine in my house, I haven't bought one bottle of water in the past 2 months since then. So I can say no now, and I'm not lying.
Good for you.
So, you know.
Good for you.
When you ask the questions, how many people do this and that, and they say no, and somebody says, I got a bunch of liars. Well, you have to clarify.
So you got new habits.
Yeah, you got to clarify.
I have to clarify. All right.
Used
fair
to.
enough. Used to.
Used to.
Okay.
Not anymore.
How many people know this stuff is good for you? How many people have been told it's good for you? I mean, why else would you buy this stuff? It's horrible. I mean, it has to be, yeah, it tastes bad. If you drink it, you go, syrup and plastic, it's got to be good for you. So we're going to put a little bit of this right here, right? And then we have, all right, this is Perrier, the bottled water. A lot of people drink this stuff. They say they use this one on purpose. I never miss. All right. That one. And then some Kangen water. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, out of this test so far, can you tell which water is the best?
They're all clear.
They're all clear, all right? And this is what I looked at too. I said they're all clear. Make me work my job today. Right. So there we go. Again, all we're really talking about is water. Okay, this is when it's going to start getting excited about a little experiment. This stuff here is called phenol red. Are you guys familiar with this at all? Okay, so this stuff is what you would use in a pool or a jacuzzi. And this is going to tell you how much oxygen is inside the water on the straw. Please, Foz. Straw? Yeah, straw.
I got it.
I'm going to open up this Smirnoff.
You gotta put more than one.
Oh yeah, I know, man, I know. So I'm gonna put that one over there. And thank you so much. Alright. And Sean?
Yes. You said you were going to pick on
I said I was gonna pick on you. A lie. And it was determined that this was a lie. So what we're gonna do is take a little bit of tap water here like this. Or somebody else then.
I'm teasing. You can. Kathleen.
Thank you. All right, sweet. So here we go. This stuff is called phenol red. And the reason this is green, so your body has what we call homeostasis. Are you guys familiar with that term at all? Okay. Homeostasis is when your body's able to function. All right. So if the temperature of your body is 98.7, right? That's your homeostasis, which means if your temperature starts going up, that means what? Not good. You got a fever or something, right? Something's going wrong. It's an indicator that tells you that something's not right. 7.365 is the pH of your blood. This is an indicator that tells you that there's enough oxygen inside your blood in order for your blood to function. Okay? So by law, the government regulates the pH of the water. Okay?
That's
so
for the pipes too, right?
This is right. This is right. And this is the important part. When I put this phenol red in here like this, all right, and it's red stuff, and can you guys see that? It goes like a blue in color. Can you see that? Okay. Now the reason this one turned blue is because they put a chemical in there called lye. And that lye is super, super alkaline. And the reason they put in that, because whenever you have water and metal, you know what happens? There's rust. So what they do is they chemically put a chemical in there so that this doesn't rust all the pipes. Shauna, come on up. Yeah, you can say yes, you say no. No, you don't have to drink this. No, I would never have to do that. Hold this. Now, do you ever blow bubbles in your milk as a little girl?
Yes.
I knew you did. Just do that. And the reason this is important, don't spill it on yourself, but as you already know, as you breathe, you're losing moisture. You're losing also carbon dioxide, right? Keep going. And as she continues to blow carbon dioxide into that water, also you're losing oxygen. Keep going, keep going.
It's to breathalyzer.
You have good lungs for this.
Yes, keep going. Now, can you see what's happening? Can you guys see what's happening to the water?
Oh, is it changing?
It's changing colors. It's getting lighter. So what's happening is she's blowing more carbon dioxide into that water. You're seeing that there's no more oxygen inside that water. And as you drink water that is over here, this water doesn't have enough oxygen for your body to function.
Is it gonna get
Yes. Some enthusiasm.
Look at it. Melissa's like, what the heck's going on? And her boyfriend.
All right, we got it.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, all right?
I don't know.
But you can see if you just
Pretty boring.
It's green now. It's green, yeah, it's not.
It's not possible.
all right. Now you can see that the water is now green, okay? If I kept doing the same thing, it would go to a green, to a yellow, to a red. Really, okay? Reverse osmosis waters, they all start out in the yellow to the green, right here. And the reason being is because they take all the oxygen through a process called reverse osmosis, all right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at what you're currently drinking. Because as you're drinking this water will continuously clot your blood. That's what happens as you drink the water that is acidic.
It's gonna be the better water.
All right, so this is yours, right? See? Oh yeah. Raise your hands. I heard you. You're like, this is my water bottle. You must
No,
be-
it's my water
All right, this is Fiji, soda, Dasani, Gatorade. Okay. All right.
See, vodka's good.
Yeah, all right.
It's burning off the sick.
All right. So it looks like an Easter egg. All right. So according to this chart that I have behind me, which one of those waters are safe to drink?
Carrier? Yeah. The Kangen. No, the Kangen.
The Kangen.
Yeah,
The Kangen, yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
So what there's two things I want you to understand, because the redder it is, or the oranger it is also lacking of electricity. So if it's lacking electricity also, what that means is that you're not going to have enough oxygen inside your body. Your blood's going to clot, which means it's kind of like having a traffic jam. Now on the freeway, it takes a whole lot longer for you to eliminate waste out of your body. So you want to look at electricity and water just being as something that flows through your body on a regular basis. The more you drink, the more you flush out, the better you feel. If not, it stays inside your body for a long, long time. So let's just say, for today, I said to you, I said, hey, what if you said, after today, I start drinking Kangen water and I pour a little bit of this water in here like that? Immediately it changes because I'm putting minerals and oxygen into the water. If I do the same thing here.
Or what if you put in the clear? Would it do the same?
This is clear. Now if I did it with the soda, soda's 10,000 times more acidic than your blood. So even if I pour water in here, it tries to change, it won't change. This is Dasani. Gatorade, 10,000 times more than your blood. All right, watch this one here. Carbonated drinks are cancer in the skin. Doesn't matter. This is, and what do you think is going to happen?
What a match is this?
Do you think this is going to be better than the soda or worse than the soda? Anyone?
That's it.
I'll just have some water.
Water with your vodka. Because what we're talking about is that sodas are 10,000 times more acidic than your blood. Let's pour just a little bit of soda in there. What'd you say, Greg? Greg, you can't whisper, man. You ain't whispering. Even the Gatorade is 10,000 times more acidic. Once you put this stuff in, the problem is you can't get it out. This is what frustrated me when I started with the water. Because once I drank a lot of these products, and what I did was my body started to change. I started to retain weight. I started to feel sluggish. I started to feel unfit. I started to feel bloated. I started to feel all of these things. And I said, oh man, this thing called getting old sucks. But it wasn't me getting old. It was the products that I was putting into my body. Go back one chart, please, Rhonda, with the guy, the man. See, not with the man, you had it right. All your joints are synovial joints. They're all made out of water. Arthritis is when you drink this type of water consistently, it makes your blood and your joints not have the height that it needs. So what ends up happening is your joints age faster. They grind a little bit harder. Especially if you're talking about athletes. Athletes work out more than everybody else. So they're putting more wear and tear, especially for them. They're going to need more water than anybody else. And your son said he doesn't drink water.
Oh, yeah?
That's what he said. We're not talking to him.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Where is he at right now? So you can go ahead. Go to the next one, please. All right. Actually, go back to microcluster.
All the way?
Microcluster. That's it right there. So the difference between our water and the water that you're currently drinking is that our water is what you call microcluster, which means that it's a smaller molecule. The molecule that you're drinking, if you can imagine over a period of time, there's been oil spills, there's been pharmaceutical drugs people have put down, oil that you put down. Over the last billion years, we've really distorted and harmed our water over time. And all that stuff is a big cluster.